Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas out there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips, particularly appreciated. Now, if you are wondering why I have a little more score than you, we take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. Currently have a 40% boost for another minute now, and 15% of that, of course, I claimed right out the current Season 21 Season Pass on 2 pages, a 5% and a 10%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member, or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. And the other 25%, which is winding down, as you can see 1 minute left, that came from drinking a score booster drink yesterday during our daily and weekly Tuesdays. And of course, soon enough we'll be right back down to 15%, but that's fine. Alright, let's take a look here. Scrap drink to produce circuitry 5. So unfortunately, circuitry, we cannot use the bulk and scrap method at a Tinker's Workbench. Let's check that out here first. So any Tinker's Workbench will do. Let's go ahead and go craft. Go down here to bulk, go to the C section, and as you can see, circuitry is not an option. So we have to go out around the wasteland to try to find junk items that we can scrap to give us circuitry. Now we do have a camp resource available to us in game. If we go out back here and take a look at that real quick, I don't close all these doors. What is going on here? It's this bad boy right here, this Enclave data center. And again, it is in the atomic shop rotation. It's not in there this week, but it does show up there once in a while, and it's definitely worth its while to take. Again, it will passively collect junk items or electronic parts that you can scrap. Let's go ahead and transfer here just so we can show you. So enhanced targeting cards, you can see 2 circuitry, fuses, power relay coils, again, sensor modules, 5 circuitry each, as well as a good source of copper. So these little camp resources definitely will help you out in the long run. Definitely worth its weight in gold, this bad boy right here. Now, if you happen to have the Collectron that collects circuitry, all you have to do is you go to your whatever Collectrons that you have, just go to the little terminal here. You can select what it will collect. Now, I can select this guy to collect electronic parts, but right now he is set for Coca-Cola products. Alright, so let's take a look at the map here. So those sensor modules, again, right up here, Abby's bunker, there are 2 of them. Run right here in Ella Ames' bunker, right to the front door, right in that main lobby area. Right over here in the Morgantown Airport, fairly close down to the radio tower and the going towards the quarantine zone on the runway. There's a little Quanzi hut there. There's a bunch of robots on the table. And you'll find a military-grade circuit board and a sensor module there. It's a pretty good spot. And again, all you need is 1 sensor module, will give us the 5 circuitry. Telephones are also a good source of circuitry. So right here, Eastern Regional Penitentiary, pretty good spot. Right where you enter in the front door, you have that little visitor area. There's about 6 of them right there. There's a couple down through Flatwoods and then around the Green Country Lodge. Down here at the White Spring Mall, you can use the north entrance. You can use the front door entrance too. Just to go downstairs, you have to go through additional loading screen to get down to the mall. That's fine. Right over here at the National Radio Astronomy Research Center, Sugar Grove is a pretty good spot for some telephones. Just be aware that at the very end, there might be an Assaultron down at the very end. So FYI there. Just to give you guys a couple of great spots. Alright, so let's go up here to Abby's bunker here today. We went to a couple other spots there during our weekly challenge video. You can check that out if you so wish. Let's go up to Abby's bunker here. And actually, I believe we do have another challenge here. Hack a Terminal 1. So we will definitely take a look at that here while we are here. So again, hack a terminal I usually kind of go for the level 0 requirement, and then usually the reason why I do that is because for the newer folk, you may not have a perk card under intelligence for hack, okay? And I know my low level guy, it took a little while. I think it took to almost like level 60 until I was able to get a hack perk card for him there under intelligence. But once when you're able to get into legendary perk cards, you use Master Infiltrator. Okay, it's usually one of the cards I recommend when you get into legendary perk cards. So the level 0 hacks we usually kind of show you here in game. Again, right here at Abby's Bunker. The most popular one is right here, the Landview Lighthouse, right in the upstairs of the White House there. But that's a very popular spot. Of course, right down here, the Charleston Herald. Now, it's a little bit of a maze to kind of get through, but I do have an older video showing you how to get to it. You can check that out if you so wish. Another level 0 is right over here at the General Steakhouse. As soon as you go to the front door, you take an immediate right. There's a little service desk there, and I believe one of those terminals are level 0. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to, as you can see there, level 0 requirement, which means we do not need the hacking perk card at all. So this is great for low level people, and you actually come here very early on if you're following the Overseer's mission when you reach level 20. So you actually come here very early on. And again, it shows auto unlock for me because I do have a legendary perk card here. Master Infiltrator. Now, even if you have a 1-star, like if you're just starting out, that 1-star will definitely do you good, and I always recommend, once when you get into legendary perk cards, I highly recommend Master Infiltrator being one of those first ones that you get. That's why it shows auto unlock. So let's go ahead, and again, you will still need bobby pins for pick lock for those ones there, but just an FYI. Let's go ahead and open up this door here. Nice. And again, if you guys have any great locations for level 0 requirement terminals, by all means put them in the comments. It would be great, because I know some of you are looking for great terminals to unlock. Alright, so let's go right down here to Abby's Bunker. We're going to continue on our mission here looking for circuitry. There'll be some rad roaches down here. Yep, nice. Alright, so here's one of the gas sensor modules right here. Perfect. That. We'll grab that military ammo bag right over here. There is the second one right up there. And again, the military grade circuit board right there. Pretty awesome. And if we take a look at this sensor module here, again, 5 circuitry. All you really need is 1. So that's pretty awesome. So let's head out back here. We're going to scrap it. There's 2 more of these guys here. Let's go ahead and scrap this up here. There we go. Scrap joint to produce circuitry. 5 for 5 done. Just like that. Nice. Alright. So 2 for 1 deal here right at Abby's Bunker, which is pretty awesome. Let's take a look at this one here. Chew some bubblegum 1. So again, this one here is very straightforward. Most people know how to chew bubblegum. But the main question is where you get bubblegum. Okay. And there's a couple great spots here. I usually find bubblegum mostly here at the Pumpkin House. We'll find some bubblegum here. And I usually find down here in Flatwoods in the tavern area. Not all the time, but either on the main floor or the second floor, usually there's like a stick of bubblegum around there. So FYI. A lot of people will sell bubblegum in their vendors, okay? So you can always try other players' vendors as well under food and drink. And every time you open up a perk card pack, you will get free perk bubblegum. And I usually recommend hanging on to it. I know a lot of people will drop it, but I don't recommend doing that because it doesn't weigh anything. And again, bubblegum that we get for free from the perk card packs will satisfy 3 different daily challenges. Chew bubblegum, pre-war food, eat a cake, pie, or candy. So those are 3 daily weekly challenges just by saving that perk bubblegum. And I highly recommend it, okay? At the end of the day, you can do what you want to do, but I usually recommend hanging on to that perk bubblegum. Let's pop over here to the Pumpkin House just next door, and we'll see what's there today on this server. And sometimes, if you're new to the game, you might not understand, but server hopping is your friend, and you may have to do it a couple times for things, and even fast traveling. So usually this little cauldron here is usually pretty decent. There's just cotton candy bites in there today. And sometimes this guy here, no bubblegum in there, as we just got the Fancy Lads snack cakes and Danny Boy apples. But again, you can try those out there if you so wish. We can also buy bubblegum in the Atomic Shop as well. So if you go to the Atomic Shop, you know, I don't do this. I'm just kind of showing you how it's available. You go here under Utility. It is this perfect bubblegum with slower hunger and thirst for 30 minutes. Sorry. No, 60 minutes right now. That's it, Jim. That's it, buddy. This is really worthwhile to have. And sometimes these will pop up under the free section. So every day under the featured section here, special free special offers. And once in a while, it'll pop up here. So today it just happened to be 5 improved bait, but sometimes that perfect bubblegum will be up there. So just an FYI there. All right, good stuff. So let's go ahead here. We're going to chew our bubblegum. Let's go to our food and drink. And again, you can always check other players' vendors. So this is the regular bubblegum here that we will find basically in around the wasteland. And then the perk bubblegum will actually have perk in the title. I don't think I have any on me. I know a lot of people had mentioned that they use the perfect bubblegum all the time, just in case they run out of regular bubblegum. Okay, so I gave you guys all kinds of great options where you can get your bubblegum here. All right, let's see what's next here, Jim.
Days like these, I wonder what I'm even carving for.
Yeah, the old jack-o'-lantern there in the background there. All right, catch a fish in the Mire region 2. Again, in order to catch a fish, you will need a fishing rod. And if you haven't been playing the last couple of weeks, we just had the update on June the 3rd, 2025. You basically come right here to Fisherman's Rest, and you interact with the fisherman and Captain Raymond Clark down there. And by completing that small little quest there called Casting Off, you get your very first fishing rod. And you'll have to do that first before you can even fish. And in case you do run into any issues, I do have that here on the channel, and you can check that out if you so wish. And of course, the Mire region is this bluish, greenish, gray kind of region here. And it goes right down here. You just kind of follow it along. It's a good sized region, actually. Okay. And just kind of find a little waterway. I usually like to kind of come up here to the retreat area. It's a pretty neutral area. You're not going to get attacked, because you can still get attacked if you fish. And I recommend for these daily challenges, weekly challenges, just use your common bait. All right, let's go ahead and fish here. Nice little neutral area. Right, there we go. There's 1 for 2. Let's continue on here. Let's roll it out here one more time. Anytime now. Oh. Alright, there we go. It's a fish in the Mire region, 2 for 2, done just like that. Sweet. Pretty easy. Let's see what's next here. Let's go ahead here. Destroy a Robot 10. Now, of course, this one here, destroying an Assaultron. Assaultrons are also considered robots. We'll do this one here first, destroy a Robot 10. So many great spots we can find robots here in around the wasteland. You have the upper section of Clarksburg. In around Grafton. Now, if you spawn in Grafton Day or Protest March, there'll be even more robots that show up for that. Right down here at Arctos Pharma. Down here at Agricultural Research Center. So whether you spawn in fertile soil or not, there will always be robots down here. You can do an event at the same time if you wish. Right here at Charleston Station, bunch of liberators down there. Beckley and the Beckley Mine Exhibit. Forward Brains here at Hawksbill Weather Station. Some little more higher level guys here at Sugar Grove. Robco Research Center. Of course, way up here, close by to where we are, the Red Rocket Mega Stop. Just to name a couple spots. Now, turrets are also considered robots. A bunch of turrets here at Bloody Frank's, Berkeley Springs, Harper's Ferry, Dyer Chemical, just name a couple spots for turrets. And also, if you ever see those 3 large vertibirds flying around the wasteland, you can drop them out of the sky, and they're also considered robots. Now, Watoga is also a great spot for all kinds of robots down here. Now, if you completed Mire for a day, these robots will be passive, and even if you destroy one in front of the other, they'll still be passive towards you. However, if you did not complete Mire for a day, which is some people prefer that, that's fine. These robots will be aggressive towards you. All right, so FYI there. All right, so let's go ahead here. Let's go down here to Watoga Shore. Why don't we do that? Let's go to use of my survival tent. Save a few caps there. And 2 more spots, actually. 2 more spots just kind of came to mind again. We tried it out during yesterday's daily weekly challenge video. But down here at the White Spring North entrance, if you go right down to the mall area, you can destroy all the robots down there. Now, they will turn aggressive towards you. Just the one that you're attacking. All right? Now, however, the robots that are outside, like roaming around outside, if you attack one of those by mistake, all the robots, and even the responders will come after you. So there's a little bit of a difference there. And even the robots here at Charleston Fire Department, you can go ahead and go after those guys there as well. All right, let's go ahead here, Jim. Of course, I did complete Mire for a day, and these guys will be passive towards us, so I'll have to do a little bit of free aiming here, which is fine. Alright, let's go ahead here. Start right down here. Oh, there's some guys right there. As you can see, these guys are still passive. Huh? I love this weapon. This is the Icebreaker, of course. And you can check out my review and test on it that I made there yesterday. You can check that out. It's I'm very impressed with this weapon. I love it. Absolutely love it. Love this weapon. Never ever used a harpoon gun ever in this game. Until now. Yeah, until yesterday. It's just like, wow, this is impressive. Yeah, it's a really nice weapon, really good. He's gonna die. You see his health going down. Just like that. Just one shot, basically. Kind of shaking it off. It's really cool, this weapon. You can check it out on the video I made yesterday. It's awesome. The only thing I don't like is the harpoons. Harpoons are very heavy. And even if you have like 100 on you, it really weighs you down. There. Don't forget your harpoons, of course. They are a little expensive to make. So one shot, that guy. Wow. See how he just died? Just one shot. Just let them do their thing, and you can get this guy down here. Go destroy robot. 10 for 10 done, just like that. Nice. What's going on down here? Huh. You can get it from here. Perk. Nice. Yeah, this is an awesome weapon. Highly recommend it. Alright, let's take the next one. That's a lot of fun. You can tell I'm having a lot of fun with it. Destroying Assaultron 1. So a couple of spots we're going to find Assaultrons here very reliably. Of course, the downstairs section of the White Spring, so the White Spring Mall. Again, you can use the north entrance. You can use the front door entrance as well. It's just additional on the screen to get down to the mall. But there's a couple of Assaultrons there. But again, remember, once when you start attacking that one, it will turn aggressive towards you, but the other ones will still be passive. Alright? And of course, right down here in Watoga, where we're at now, there's 4 of them down here along the little pathway. And there's usually one right in the middle of the city. Now, we had a hard time finding him yesterday, so I'm not going to bother. So let's pop back on over here to the station. We'll show you the little trip that I do. Alright, so here's the station here. And then all you do is just walk up these stairs. We're going to meet that little sidewalk here, just like this. Okay, just going to walk the sidewalk here. First one will be popping up here very soon. Now, again, it's a little bit easier if you complete a Mire for a day. These guys will be passive. Lock and load here. Hey, buddy, where are you? Easy peasy, just like that. Wow. Just obliterated that guy with this weapon. Man. I think I might just use this all the time. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Alright, here's the second one here. Third one is up here. Now, sometimes the third one is down on the ground there, so just in case he's not there, then you go around the corner here. And the fourth one will be right down here. It'll be popping up here soon. There he is right there. Kind of blends in the background a little bit. Yeah, pretty good spot. And again, the White Springs might be a little bit better down at the White Spring Mall. You know, it's a free fast travel once when you discover it. Alright, let's see what's next here. Is that all we have? Is one left? Wow, just flying right through them. Complete a daily quest 1. So if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Daily Quest for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. It's about an hour, 10 minutes long. It is all time stamped. Of course, we don't do every single daily quest in the game, but we do quite a few of them. I show you how to toggle them active, where you can find them, and show you how easy they are to do. There's a couple of real easy ones I usually recommend for this particular type of video. Or if you wanted to get it done quick and easy, the 3 that are down here in Camden Park, these ones here are really easy to do. This one down here, Giant Teapot, Speak with Sweetwater. Sir? This one up here at the Cricket's Fort, Talk to the Curator. And of course at the Pumpkin House we were just at, Speak with Jack. So those are some real easy ones to do. And of course we do have newer ones right down here at Fisherman's Rest, which is also a free fast travel. So let's pop over here today. We don't see the little diamond there, so once when you fast travel to it, it's a 24-hour cooldown, or a day cooldown, I should say. I don't think it's exactly 24 hours, like right on the second. I think it's like a daily repeatable. So we open up the map here again. There it is. There's the little diamond here, and all we do is we toggle it active. Big fish in a small pond. And this is a good way where you can get your mods for your fishing rod. Upgrade your mod. That's how I got all my mods. I've been completing this every single day since June the 3rd. Totally awesome. Alright, let's talk to old man Clark here. Now, I'm just going to kind of skip ahead. Actually, the fisherman, unintelligible grumbles. I love that. Just totally awesome, that guy. Going fishing then.
After ye best the beasts of the deep, be sure to mark your catches in. Watch yourself out there.
Alright, so we had to catch 7 fish in the Skyline Valley region. Now it does change, the regions do change. Here's this little ledger, but we do need to catch the fish, which of course you'll have to complete casting off, so you'll have to come here at Fisherman's Rest, but it's very, very easy to do. And once when you do that, these daily repeatable quests will pop up for you, okay? So let's take a look here where we gotta go. Skyline Valley region, so we can go right here. So let's yeah, we'll go down here to the research site Bravara, and we'll book her down the hill because there's going to be a bunch of turkeys up there. Turkey larkies. Shut this light off. You hear them in the background there? Gobble gobble. Thrashers. I call them turkeys. Hopefully they leave us alone. Oh, he's up there waiting for us. That's alright. Let's pop right down here, so we're within the circle. Hop over here. The Yowai bear, the Calmy bear, is right across from us. He's right there, pretty cute. Let's go ahead and go fishing. There we go. And again, for these, I just recommend use your common bait. And a few of us talked about it the other day between the different baits, and one of you had mentioned that you caught a very rare fish in the middle of the day, sunny, common bait, like one of the rare fish, and that's impressive. So I'm starting to think that this bait thing doesn't really matter. And even if I checked X, which is used to be called Twitter, some people are saying the same thing on there. Just common bait. They're catching these rare, you know, these rare fish. And some people are saying, yeah, improved bait or whatever. But I find just as many or more people are catching these rare fish with common bait. So I don't know if the bait even matters. Like, I think the intent was for it to matter. And in my mind it is. But right now, maybe it's broken. Who knows, right? But yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that. What are you guys seeing on your end? So we got this one for last because we do gotta... But I wanted to do this one just to kind of show how it will count towards the daily challenge. And plus you can get some improved... I believe you get 5 improved bait, 10 common bait, a plan or a recipe, and sometimes a mod for your fishing rod if you're lucky. Some people have been a little luckier than me with getting the really good reels and stuff, but all you can do is just do your best and do it every day. I don't think that commie bear swims, so we're pretty safe where we're at. I like how the glow kind of extends into the fishing rod too. It's quite something. And there's pretty slow. Yeah, okay, baseball gloves. I was gonna say, what is that? Simple but extremely slow. Yeah, junk item, Jim. That's what that is. We could just catch fish, it'd be great. There we go. Alright, just 3 more. Uh-oh. We've been attacked. Hear that music? The drums playing there. Wonder if the commie bear saw us. But he doesn't swim, so he would have been all over us by now. On the background with the lightning strikes there in the background. Pretty sharp. Oh, here's a good one here. Probably gonna be like a walleye or something like that. Oh yeah, baby. What's that? Static sawgill. Yeah, that's the first time we got that. Yeah. So I don't know if he's considered glowing or not, that one. Yeah, first time we got him. I've been keeping tracks on what I've got since I've done on the. I can't even tell you how many times I've gone fishing since June the 3rd. Lots. Yeah, got a lot of duds. Missed out on a couple good ones. I know they're good ones because my reel is not fast in any way, shape, or form. That's why I blame it on anyway. Not the user, it's the reel, right? Oh, Jim, we forgot to. You're on a roll there, bud. One more, buddy. Oh. I didn't see it in the mouth. I got sucked down in the water there. Feel the vibration on my controller. So I've been holding on to the A button instead of hitting the A button. I've been holding on to it. And then when it sinks, I've been letting go of the A button. That's how I've been doing it lately. I find it's a little bit better than just hitting the A button because you'll get that little trigger finger going on there, the old trigger thumb. There we go, 7 to 7. We get a nice different one here this time, which is pretty awesome. Let's back out here, Jim. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to fast travel back up to Fisherman's Rest here and complete this day. There we go. Boogie on down here. There we go. Complete daily quest. 1 for 1 done. Alright, let's see. How about big money? Big money, come on. Good mod for the fishing pole. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, stabilized gear ratio. Yeah. Let's see here. Beautiful. Stabilized gear ratio. Nice. Let's head back to our camp here. Where are we at? Let's check this baby out. Might as well, right? So this is the vast majority of the mods that I got is from completing those big fish in a small pond over doing the fishing challenges. Right, Tinker's workbench. Yeah, so modify / repair. Oh, we need to learn it first, Jim. Need to learn it first, buds. Stabilized gear ratio. Alright, let's go ahead and modify / repair. I hope that's the good one. So right now, standard reel. So steady handle. So stabilized gear ratio. Alright, so rotational speed increased by 155 as compared to 105, what I have now with the steady handle. Yeah, so that's definitely the highest that I got so far with the rotational speed. Decreases the catch zone, but the only one that made the catch zone a little bit higher was the steady handle. Yeah, let's do it. So 2 steel for that upgrade. Why not? I wonder if that's the one that... Let me know in the comments if that's a good one. I think it is. I like to say it is. Alright. That makes me happy. All done. Take a look at this weapon here now. I'm sure most of you are interested. Let's take a look. Modify / repair, Jim. Icebreakers. This is the one, the current season 21 season pass. I did a video on it there just last evening, and you can check this. It's almost about an hour long, so we build it, show you how to build it, perk cards, We do a lot of testing. It's all time stamped, of course, so if you're looking for a particular enemy, by all means check it out. Yeah, I'll show you how to craft the ammo. Yeah, this icebreaker, so right now fires a shotgun blast of harpoon fletches, right? And because that is one of the mods I have on. Enemies killed with ice breaker leave behind the cryohazard. Cryohazard slows enemies by 60%. Bashing slows enemies by 60% for 12 seconds. Yeah, so right now, because this is basically a harpoon gun, okay? And as you can see, there's only 4 mods. I got 3 of them in my time that I've collected. So I have the fletches on here, and I have the short scope as compared to standard size. I do like the scope on it, but yeah, but as you can see, 123 times 7 damage. That's a lot of damage, man. 34 times 8 cryo damage, 480, whatever that is, for 15 seconds. Harpoons are heavy, so FYI, like even like 100 harpoons on you, it's quite heavy. But you don't need a whole lot on you anyway. Single fire and only 3 capacity, so you know, 3 in the mag, 1 in the chamber kind of deal. Yeah, absolutely love that weapon. You could tell me that I had a good time using it in that video that I made just yesterday. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew Demon, Confoundedbridge, Wave Warner, John, DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, Jaye Flow, and I believe we just got a newer member here. Just one sec. Just the other day here. There we go. Felix the Cat. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.